Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Media Awareness. This is Rob. Before I continue, I want to remind you all that the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as I view it as a quote luxury item end quote, despite the fact that I am unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of scooter or power chair, or even a standard wheelchair for that matter, as I only have limited dexterity in one hand. In addition to that, I do not have a backup scooter or wheelchair to rely on at the current time. So if my scooter should malfunction as it did a few months ago, I will yet again be a fish out of water, a scenario I want to avoid at all costs. With that stated below the title of this video in the description below, as well as in a separate section below the information pertaining to this video itself, you will find a spot fund link. It is a fundraiser, it's easy to contribute, it takes a few seconds, and any and all help is welcome. I cannot stress that enough. Even $5 or $10 can make all the difference in the world, and you can even contribute anonymously. The purpose of the fundraiser is to assist me with the ongoing refurbishing of my existing scooter, as well as to help me save for the purchase of a new scooter. I arrived at these conclusions following the malfunction, as alluded to a moment ago, whereby my battery charging mechanism had failed entirely, and for roughly 2 weeks I needed to rely on family and friends to push me around my own home, which severely limited my independence. However, it was that long overdue wake up call that I needed a backup plan, and a backup plan is to have a brand new scooter to use moment to moment, day to day, every day, as well as my existing scooter completely refurbished, waiting in the wings to be used at a moment's notice, if necessary, when necessary. Additionally, at the current time, I'm also attempting to save for the purchase of a wheelchair van. My wheelchair van, unfortunately, has ceased to function, and that is problematic for me in terms of my independence as well. I'm going different places, and although I could use public transportation, after falling off of a bus while getting off of the bus, I'm really reluctant to do so. There is wheelchair accessible transportation for individuals like myself to go places. However, it only runs until a certain time of day, that being 5 p.m. So if I wanted to go anywhere after that, I would need to take public transportation, aka a bus, and I would be risking my life once again, um, as I kind of hurt my head when I did fall off the bus while getting off of it, as stated. So, with all of that, I do want to really urge you all to do what you can. Any and all help, once again, is welcome. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. Thank you all. I love you all. Below in the description of this video as well, you will find a link to my video regarding the United States government shutdown and some real significant issues that people in middle class families or individuals and or lower income are going to be facing in the near future unless the government reopens ASAP. So please watch that video if you could as well, and do what you can. I would really appreciate it. Once again, it all means the world to me, and I do really, really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider subscribing to Media Awareness and becoming part of the Media Awareness family. I'd love to have you. Also, if you do subscribe, be sure to click the bell icon. That way, you'll will be notified whenever I upload a new video, just like this one. So this is a first reaction to the Charlatans. This is my first exposure to them. They were suggested by my friend Lee overseas, and the part of the Britpop movement, one of the Manchester bands, and this song is called One to Another, and I haven't heard this ever, so I'm excited. And with that stated, it is linked below in the description. I always link everything I react to there because the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with the utmost creativity and integrity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their hard work. So please always click on those links. In this case, the link will take you directly to the video, and you can watch it with an optimum video audio quality, and without me up there in the corner of the screen, somewhere like an untrained mime in a box. So here we go, the Charlatans, One to Another, first reaction. I'll be back following this with my assessment. So there you have the Charlatans, one to another. Um, and wow, as you can tell, I was really digging it. Uh, let's talk about the video first, and we'll talk about the song after, because there's a lot more to say about the song. The video is your basic performance video, but it's very flashy, black and white, predominantly, and a lot of different camera angles and flashing lights and such. However, the lead vocalist really eerily reminded me of a young Sid Barrett. Um, just the way he looked, and it was really kind of haunting in a way. Uh, and the way that he sang and delivered the lyrics as well was interesting as well. But let's talk about the song, and we'll talk about that aspect of it. I do love the groove. The chorus melody kind of reminded me of the Stones, Rolling Stones, "Sympathy for the Devil," that bump, 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 bump. But also, um, in the context of the song, it really works well and drives along the chorus and drives along the song from a melodic standpoint. The band is really tight, and the sound on this is interesting. It's an interesting mix. Um, you can hear the piano throughout, um, but it's only really dominant in the beginning. And I like that about this as well. It's got an amazing dynamic range in terms of the instrumentation. You got the guitars coming up in volume when they should. Um, bass guitar and drums are pretty much um, a set standard for what we need to hear to keep that rhythm going. But the guitars and piano and vocals are all over the place in the mix, but in a good way. And I really, really enjoyed this song tremendously. I'm looking forward to checking out more of the Charlatans. And the Charlatans do have a new album out as well, so do be sure to check that out if you liked what you saw here. And if you do like what you saw here as well, click on the link below to access this video directly and give the Charlatans the clicks to love they deserve. And with all of that stated, I'm going to attempt to carry out my day here after editing and get my head on straight. Music is my medicine. That certainly did cheer me up. Fundraiser is still active. It's all inclusive now and is covering my wheelchair, my saving for a new wheelchair van, and existence here in the USA, given our current government shutdown, which is still persisting. Amazing. But yes, this is Rob, and I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.